Do you guys feel like the world puts us in a place where we should have confidence in ourselves?
Yes and no.
Because there's two topics. Ain't we talking about competing and confidence?
It's
or
the
are we
same
putting
thing.
that in the same shit? All
It
right.
was the same thing.
All right, go ahead. Explain it a little bit more because I don't get it.
I think yes and no.
Yeah, all right. So I asked you that because
the question again? My bad. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you feel like we live in a world that breeds confidence in yourself?
Hell no.
Why do you feel that way?
Nigga, it is a fight to get some goddamn confidence. There's so many people, things that try to break you down. Like, if you're not built for it and you don't keep getting up, like, you can easily not have confidence at all in your life.
Brandon?
Well, I feel like that's building confidence. Like, that's the whole point. That's how you build it, right?
Yeah.
So confidence comes from constantly going through shit and going through these obstacles and getting through it. That's beating you down. I think the world is preparing you for that. No?
Some niggas go to therapy once and stop.
That has nothing to do with confidence. That's more so like, damn, I tried some shit.
It is.
That's confidence in therapy.
It could be confidence in therapy, but what I'm saying is that's a completely different situation. I didn't stop going because I wasn't confident. I stopped going because I felt like I didn't need it.
So you're not confident in it?
No, I'm more confident in myself than I am with someone else. Like, I know myself. You're gonna keep asking me.
Why don't Giannis take 3-pointers or shoot 3-pointers?
He does shoot 3-pointers.
Why does he shoot them on a regular basis?
Because that nigga is confident
that he can't make them.
No, he's confident that he can make them. He just doesn't.
Okay.
But listen, that's a valid point though. That's different between Giannis and Ben Simmons, right? They're real life the same players, same height. They really play the same way. The only difference is that Giannis plays with the confidence that if he takes a shot, that he will make it. Ben Simmons plays with no confidence that if he takes a shot, he's gonna miss it automatically. So he decides to not even take the shots, right? And the sad part is that a lot of the world is like Ben Simmons, you know what I'm saying? Because growing up, like if you think about it, Ben Simmons is in a position where he's been bred nothing with confidence his entire life. You know what I'm saying? He was a top prospect back playing basketball in high school. He went to one of the best college programs in the nation. He was drafted first overall in the NBA. Like everything, all that shit breeds confidence. But the fact of the matter is that Ben still has probably never taught how to have confidence in his own abilities. He was only told that he was amazing just to boost him up, but he never really believed that himself. And I feel like that's the problem that goes with a lot of the world. The world does not really teach you how to have confidence in yourself. The world just teaches you to really like to compete and honestly to try to not be worse than somebody else. If you go on social media, it's all competition. If you go on social media, you see somebody who is the same exact age as you coming out the exact same location, doing the thing that you want to do, but they're just at a different level than you. They're more along than you. Like it's all competition. And the fact of the matter is that we do it to ourselves. At the end of the day, you're the person who hit that follow button.
But in what world, past, present, or future, like was competition like never? Like that's always been like the way to survive. And now it's just because now it's just a different way that we're doing it. Like now it's social, and now it's industrial revolution type shit. But like now it's a different way to compete. But haven't we always been competing on just to rebuttal that? And I think to rebuttal the confidence thing, like just as an example, you ever like have a kid on the basketball court and you tell them to take a shot and it's a little too far and they're like, oh, I can't do it. And they won't even fucking shoot the ball. It's like, just shoot. You have no idea. Just shoot. And they won't shoot. They just, in their mind, you're instilling the confidence, but they're choosing not to do it because of their fears. And I think that's what the world does. I think there are a lot of things that make you feel like you aren't good enough, but I think more often than not, they're convincing you to shoot. And because of the fears, people actually just decide not to because they don't think they can do it.
Really, nowhere in your life are you really given any confidence to do anything besides work. You never really like. Not many people are told like, "Oh, I'm not gonna lie. If you keep working, you'll be a great entertainer." Not that is told to a select few. You know what I'm saying? Most people are bred like we talked about a couple episodes ago. We were talking about school. School just teaches you to be the best worker you can be. Honestly, it teaches you to find a good job. If you are able to achieve higher on tests, then you are given better opportunities for jobs. But you're never told like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Go out there and create and do what you want to do to the best of your ability. They're like, no, go ahead, man, and find you the best job you can find that fits your abilities that will give you stability for the rest of your life.
It's very cookie cutter.
Yeah. At no point are you really told. Are you really given the confidence that your dreams are attainable? Really.
I think that part is true, but as far as school, to an extent, like we discussed last week, but I also think that majority of us have life outside of school, and other people who didn't actually take that route of school, and other people who are successful that'll tell you like this is what it is. Whether or not you're being continuously brainwashed by others, you have other influences. That's how, like, when we leave our parents' house and they see us changing, it's like, what's going on with my kid? It's like, your kid so outside. He has all these different influences coming in now. You just choose to listen to one more than the other. That's really all it is.
Let's talk about those other influences. How many of them are really telling you to become the best version of yourself, and how many of them are telling you to become the best version of the crowd?
How many? Let's talk. Okay, that's a good point. But why? At what point do you tell yourself that?
And that's the thing. That part's being instilled in you. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, because I was gonna say there's people that will shy away from that just because they can't.
Yeah, because they don't. I'm sorry, can't what?
It's people in the world like this. You get up, you got to fight. This is how you build confidence. There's people in the world that be like, nah, I don't think I'm ever going to do that. In certain situations, like you said, that kid that don't want to shoot. It's people like that. And this world don't assist them in building confidence. It's either you're going to be, okay, you're a sucker. You're a sucker now for life.
You can't assist anybody. Like you can persuade, but you can't really. That's a choice.
All you could be is a good influence on somebody.
I'll tell you right now, like, I have insecurities. We talk about it. And I told my girl I'm working on being more confident, right? Like, I don't like certain things about my body, but I'm forcing myself. Today, like, I walked outside, wasn't even thinking about any of the shit that usually bothers me. I was confident. That's a choice, right? Mm-hmm. Normally, I could have just chose. I chose that for myself. Like, that's really all it is. Like, so at a certain point, it becomes it's like trauma. At a certain point, you can keep blaming something, but you get to a certain point, it's like, when am I going to blame myself for still dwelling on it and not doing anything about it? Like, confidence is a choice.
At the same time, it's also how you know how to do something if you never taught, or if it's never been instilled.
That is true, but still, you have to teach it. A lot of fatherless fathers, right? A lot of fatherless fathers that don't know how.
Right. The thing is that if you think about a child, right? If you think about the most influential people that are around them, that's their friends, their parents, their teachers, right? Out of those three groups, how many people are honestly telling them to be the best version of themselves? Because it's not how often out of these three groups of people, your parents, teachers, and friends, are they really telling you to be the best version of yourself? Your friends just want you to be the best friend to them. Your parents want you to be the best child, really. They want you to be, you know what I'm saying? They want you to
Your parents want you to make them look good as well.
Yes, honestly, yeah. Honestly, for that matter, like parents are selfish in some respect. They don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, be the parent to lose your child. That's fucked up as that is. And teachers are teachers. A lot of teachers don't give a fuck at the end of the day. They see the kid for 1 year and then they're not worry about them ever again. So how often are they really told, I'm not gonna lie, man, you should have all the confidence in your abilities because you can be something?
I guess I have different experiences. Is coming up, I had teachers that would look at me like, yo, Brandon, like, to the side, no one is around. It's like, yo, like, I can see, like, I don't know why you act the way you act. I don't know why you act, I see if you just, if you put your mind to it, like, you're not, you're special.
You can count that amount of teachers on one hand, can't you?
I can count them on one hand, but the fact of the matter is that
how many teachers do you have throughout your life?
A lot. Some of them I can't remember.
Exactly. So I'm not saying that it's a low amount of people who are giving you. I'm not saying that nobody's giving you support, telling you to be confident in yourself. I'm saying it's a very small amount. But you know what I'm saying? And if you're not properly taught how to have that confidence in yourself, and then honestly you'll have to figure it out on yourself, and nobody knows how long that will take.
I think that's true, but I think it's important to remember that sometimes, whether good or bad, whether you were confident or you weren't, sometimes all it takes out of everybody that you met, that one influence, whether good or bad, to change you, to make you lose confidence or make you gain it. It won't matter how many good influences you had if you come into this one person and it's like, oh shit, all the things you thought about yourself or you were taught, you kind of forget because of that one experience, and vice versa. You have all the people telling you can't do it, and the one person that believes in you is actually helping you, gives you that confidence, and now it's like, fuck everybody else, I can do it. Sometimes it's not about how many, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I think you're right as well. And some people don't have that mindset. Once again, I think it's a choice, or more so how you just, how you can handle situations. But I think it goes both ways.
If you're watching this episode, I want you to know that you can do it. You are great. anything that you really truly want to do deep down inside that nobody has ever supported you in, you could do it. Amir says so. And tell him that Amir said you can.
Ask who Amir is.
I thought you was Javon. Who the fuck is Amir?
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that nigga is.
I gotta go to therapy and figure it out.
All right, that's gonna do it for this episode. Please don't cancel this podcast. I hope you guys enjoy it. We had some good conversation today. You know what I'm saying? Brandon's gonna go to therapy soon. You know what I'm saying?
That shit's expensive.
It sure is. But fucking Amir's paying for it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, right.
So if anybody needs therapy, make sure you go to Please Don't Cancel Us on Instagram. Hit us up in the DMs, and Amir will personally pay for your first session of therapy. Because he's just so pro therapy, he's gonna make it happen for you.
I will.
Brandon, take us out, man. How you feel?
Hey, man,
how you feel about this episode?
I feel like this episode was good. I feel like, it definitely eye opener in how we feel the world views certain things. I felt like it was good to kind of hear because I felt like we all had different opinions that kind of flip flopped on different topics. So we can go back and be like, but you just said this prior. We all did that. So it's kind of cool to see it. But yeah, I think it was dope. Good conversations. If you want to go to therapy, go ahead and do that. If you don't, do how you feel. Don't let nobody tell you got to do something because they think it's best for you. Whatever you think is best for you, you do it. You feel me? You can do it. Brandon says you could.
Brandon
do it.
says so, nigga.
Damn, it's a little shady in this motherfucker. I don't know. Like, hey, I think this was a great episode, Brandon. I like your cut, man.
Like your cut, G.
I like your cut, G.
I appreciate
listen, that. take everything that we're saying, with a grain of salt, advice is free. Everybody gives it out. It's up to you to determine if it's valuable. Keep drinking water. It's your boy Amir /Javon, whatever you know me as. I'm out. Peace.
All right.